Thought I'd do another video on this one. I said it was 8% last time, I wrote it up as. And it's only because you can't read the alcohol content without a magnifying glass. It's gold on black, very hard to read. And why I said 8% was the local place, or the local bottle shop, the closest one to here, they had written down 8.5% or something, or 8%. So I just took it as being what it is. But what it is it's 12%. You can see it in there in the blue writing. It's really hard to see. Well, I guess that's why they call it Super Strong 12. 12% beer. Let's give this one a crack again. I had one with Johnny today. He reckons it was super smooth. It didn't taste so strong. I don't know. Yeah, it's got a bit of a kick. You got to have it cold. These strong beers you got to have really cold. Then they go down alright. It's going to tell a scary story. Another one. This one was about driving after having a couple of beers. I couldn't read the label. And, you know, you got pulled up and got done. Lost my licence. And the beers I was drinking were like 8.4% or something. I thought they were about 5-6%. Yeah, anyway. Only just over too, which was a spew. Didn't have anything to eat. If I had something to eat, it would have been alright. Not to worry. Won't be happening again. I'm getting the glasses out to read shit like this. Not to worry. The scariest story is something else. It's the story of going to Washington State, and we stayed at Hood Canal. We stayed at these people's house, and it was fantastic of them to put us up. Had lamb spits on the barbie and beers. They brought Foster's. Couldn't believe it. House was ours during the week. During the weekend we were water skiing, you know, the whole family come down. No, it was a great time. Really enjoyed America in certain places. The people were fantastic. They were an electrician family too, like myself, so it was good. We all got on well. But the scary story there was, when I turned up there was a American Indian woman selling firecrackers. And we stopped, and I looked at her and looked like into her soul, and she looked into my soul, and I thought, wow, that was pretty strong. And off we drove. And we drove to this holiday house, stayed there a couple of days, and then they said we have to go next door and try to enjoy the house next door. And I thought, what are you talking about? So we went in next door and checked it all out. The neighbour's house, and had the keys and everything. We were playing cards in there. And all of a sudden there was doors shutting and things happening, like wind coming from nowhere, and it was really full on. And the younger American kids there, they were about 14, and they said, oh look, they got too scared. They wanted to go back to their own house. So we all went back next door, and Graham Farron, an Australian guy from Sydney that I was travelling with, we've ended up going to bed, and we're lying there, and we're in the same room, lying in bed, sort of across the room from each other, and as we're drifting to sleep, he's gone, wah, and screamed. And I've gone, how's your heart? And he goes, it's racing. I said, did you just experience what happened the same as me? And he goes, yeah. What happened? And I said, did someone come, like a male Indian spirit? He goes, yeah. And he said, Graham says, oh, and then he took us out through the wall. And I said, yeah. And as we went through, you freaked out and went back to your body. And he goes, yeah, you got it. So that was full on, pretty scary, but not really. I was all ready to go with him. It was just Graham's scream that made me go back to my body. But anyway, that's what it's like travelling around the world. You've got to deal with all these different things, and it's, you know, deal with it with lots of love and kindness, and it's all sweet, you know. I'm never out to hurt anyone. I'd hate to be, you know, doing bad things and leaving your body and thinking nothing's going to happen. But anyway, I'll try not to hurt anyone. Alright, I'll leave you with that one. The strong beer. Watch out, don't drink that and drive home. You'll be bloody caught. See yous.